Ladies, I usually only film 2 weeks at a time, but I'm just gonna try to get it all done right now when my son is at daycare school. So we'll see how far I get. I'm gonna at least get this third week done. So we're on week 3, Monday the 18th. We have our cardio Tabata. Oh, week 3 is usually one that has 2. So this one might be quicker. Okay. We have alternating knee tucks with a punch, plank skaters, jack presses, straight leg sit-ups. So alternating knee tuck with a punch. So you can do this a few ways. I think the way that I did it was I did tuck, punch, and then, so you can do a few in a row and then switch. So like if you do tuck, punch, or say you do it 3 times, then you can switch. Tuck, punch, tuck, punch, tuck, because this is a timer, so you don't really get, it's not reps. So for some people, it's too confusing to switch back and forth. So if they do a couple on one side and then a couple on the other, but you don't want to pick too high of a number because you want to make sure you can get it done. So usually like 2 or 3 is good. So you might want to go 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, okay, something along those lines. But what you're doing is you're doing a tuck, punch, tuck, punch. To switch sides, tuck, punch. So I tuck my leg and then I punch over the leg I tucked. Tuck, punch over that side. Tuck, punch over. Or you could go really slow like I just did. Tuck, punch, switch. Tuck, punch, switch. Tuck, punch, switch. Tuck, punch, switch. It can be kind of confusing, so pick however is good for you. Plank skaters. Jack presses. And straight leg sit up. Okay, now I don't want to get up. I just want to lay here. Video's over. I'm just gonna take a nap. Okay, so what I was trying to explain with the tuck and the punch is if you are too confused by switching every other, just stick with one side for a few reps. But because we're on a timer, you don't want to do like 10 on one side and then you only get 5 on the other. So that's why I'm saying it's got to be kind of like a short number, like 2 or 3. So you might go tuck, punch, tuck, punch, tuck, punch, switch. Tuck, punch, tuck, punch, tuck, punch, switch. Tuck, punch, okay? So that way you're gonna be able to go back and forth multiple times. But what you're doing is you're tucking one leg and then you're punching over that leg. So tuck, punch over that side. Tuck, punch over that side. Tuck, punch over that side. To switch sides, tuck the other leg, punch over that side. Tuck the other leg, punch over that side, okay? So when you tuck, you're just bringing your leg up as high as you can to your chest, and I just like to pull my arms down when I do it. I guess you don't have to, but that's what I like to do. So it'd be that way or that way, and then when you punch, you're just gonna punch and pivot to whatever side your leg was. So you're gonna pivot to the side when you punch, or if you went that side, punch, okay? So again, the number that you do in a row, it just depends on how easily you are confused. This one is confusing, I have to admit, but after a while I was able to get to where I was just alternating. So if you just did alternating, it would be crunch, punch, crunch, punch, crunch, punch, crunch. The kind of the key to this one is having a wide stance so your leg is like ready to crunch. So I kind of crunch diagonal here, diagonal, punch. Okay, so again, that one, it's like you gotta be ready. So I don't know if it's actually supposed to be diagonal or not. It doesn't say, just an alternating knee tuck. So that's how I found it to be easiest, if I had a wide stance and I kind of crunch diagonal. For your plank skaters, you're gonna be in this like crunched weird positions. You're gonna be kind of like this, okay? But your butt's gonna kind of be up. So it's gonna be kind of like this. And what you're doing with your legs is they're gonna look like this. They're gonna go from here, so this one's outstretched, this one's bent, and they're just gonna switch to there, to there, to there. And you're just gonna keep going, okay? So quickly, it looks like this. Okay, I'm gonna show you from the back. If you need to go slower, if you just can't do it that low, you could use your chair and shuffle, or step, 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 okay? Jack press. This is a jumping jack with your legs and a press with your arms. Okay? If you can't, step press, step press, step press, step press. Sounds pretty simple. And your straight leg sit up is another pretty simple one. You're just gonna be all the way on the ground. Legs are straight. You're gonna sit all the way up. I always touch my toes for stretch. Back down, 1. Sit all the way up, back down, 2. Sit all the way up, back down, 3, okay? So that one again is fairly simple. If you can't get all the way up, you could do just like a crunch or something like that, okay?